Hello po! Good morning, good afternoon, good evening sa ating mga televiewers and podcast listener. Welcome po sa ating last episode or our Christmas episode for this year. Welcome to our Kwento at Kape. Hi, Casey. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, good evening, good morning. Ngayon na naman tayo. Sobrang ang bilis po talaga ng panahon, no? Parang kapipikit mo lang January, tapos eto December na naman. So Coach, anong natin ba ngayon? Chika natin ngayon while we're having coffee.
Ayun. Actually, kanina pa lang, bago kami mag-start, ano ba pag-usapan natin? Siguro sabi nga ni Casey, as her suggestion is to talk about ano ba nangyari sa atin this year? Diba? Ano nga ba nangyari? Kasi this year, we started our Kwento at Kape, June, I remember. Kasi yun yung nag-rekindle kami ni Casey to, nakita kami ulit for a long, long time. Tapos doon nag-start tong idea na to do this podcast. And I'm so grateful. It's been half a year na! Yay! Congratulations sa aming Kwento at Kape. At 6 months na namin ginagawa. So yun, ano nga ba nangyari sa atin this year, Casey?
Ang daming nangyari ngayon, which siguro this led us na gawin tong what we're doing. Especially this year, kung mapapansin mo, from the past years, ang dami talaga nangyayari. But this year, di ba, sabi nga nila, Year of the Snake, shredding skin. So, sa shredding skin, pag sinabi mong gano'n, may gano'ng philosophy na parang, paano ba sabihin yon? Pagbabago, transformation. So, diba, pag sinabi mong pagbabago, hindi lang yon sa sarili mo, but with the people around you. Pwedeng na-outgrown mo yung isang kaibigan mo, or maybe sa business mo, or maybe nandoon na rin yung may mga family members tayo na mas nauna na sa atin.
Yeah, that's true. Actually, alam mo ba, this year, lagi ako nananaginip ng ahas. Talagang snake na malalaki talaga siya, ha? As in, sabi ko, ano to? Bakit lagi kong napapanaginipan? So sabi ko, na-intriga na ako. Sabi ko, baka may masamang meaning. Kasi this year was the time I started chemotherapy, di ba? So sabi ko, naku, ano ba? Kukunin na ba ako ni Lord? Kasi yung mga ganong dreams, di ba? Nakakatakot yung snake. Basically, talagang takot ako doon. Parang I don't know any person that is not afraid of snake. Yung talagang lalaruin pa yung snake, yung mga ganun. So siguro most of the people I know around me din natakot sa snake. Tapos yung the fact na nananaginip ka ng ganun, nakakatakot. Sabi ko, ano ba to? So tingnan ko talaga kung anong meaning ng snake. Ano bang meaning ng snake? It's transformation pala. If you're going through something, like a transformation or something na nag-change, nagbabago sa buhay mo, yun daw mostly ang napapanaginipan. And if you can see also, yung mga signage din ang sign ng medicine is snake, di ba? Di ba? So sabi ko, nga, may maganda naman palang meaning ng snake. Kasi sobrang negative ng meaning ng snake sa atin, sa Adam and Eve pa lang, pangit ng meaning eh. Sabi ko, okay, it's a good meaning naman pala. Nagkataon, di ba, Year of the Snake ngayon? So yun yung isang na hindi ko makalimutan na experience ko this year.
Ako naman, kasi parang hindi ako actually, partner, hindi talaga ako takot sa snake. I like snake.
Oh, you can play with snake.
I like when I was really in yung time na depressed, I wanted to buy a pet. Naisip ko talaga kung ano yung pet. And this is what I want. Just an albino one. Pero, hindi natuloy kasi nga sabi nila, sino mag-aalaga niyan? Dito paano pag wala ka lagi kayo, you travel a lot, parang gano'n. So, yung mom ko, takot siya.
Sa snake,
But my kid, he loves snakes. Yung pala mo yung malalaking snake, talagang kahit marami, tuwan-tuwa siya. Well, anyway, parang sa akin naman, with the Year of Snake, inisip ko kung anong transformation. Before, hindi ko naisip until this day. Kasi naisip ko yung ano ba nangyari sa akin within a year? Kasi 'di ba tayo, parang hindi naman natin masyadong naiisip 'yan sa sobrang busy natin sa buhay natin. Within a year, parang kulang pa yung 1 year para tapusin natin yung mga dapat natin gawin.
Na yan,
And then parang within a year, totoo ngang may transformation. Kasi akala ko nga before, bad things lang, nandiyan na yung mga betrayal, nandiyan na yung mga bad lucks, ganyan. Pero sa akin, within a year, ang bilis mag-transform na hindi ko man lang minsan talaga naisip siguro I did dreamt of it na I want to have changes sa buhay ko, or maybe for example with the family, diba? Parang nung
Huge
kailan lang.
change for my partner here, no? Ang laki ng change.
So,
Yung
sobra.
transformation, sobrang
Hindi
laki.
ko kasi inisip na ibibigay sa akin lahat. But then, binigay sa akin lahat this year. And then, syempre, marami din tayo mga kaibigan na we're still friends with them. But then, dahil nga iba na yung ginagawa natin, hindi na natin sila ma-meet. Even in the middle. Kasi, di ba nga, sabi ko nga kanina, merong na-outgrown mo or minsan kasi iba na yung buhay mo, but we're still friends with them. So yun, parang inisip ko, ano pa ba yung mga nangyari sa akin? Ang daming changes, ang daming, tawag dito, trials, good and bad.
Yes, that's true. Doon naman natututo eh. And the big transformation, at saka yung the dream that's given to you now this year, is sobrang you're ready for it. Kasi you've been dreaming about it, you've been praying about it, no? And if you can also share with us kung ano ba yung dream mo talagang that you committed, that you were able to receive this year na napakaganda.
This year, ay doon muna tayo sa kanina, sabi mo pala, nanaginip din pala ako ng snake.
Okay, sige. Sa
Ang
dream
ganda
mo
and then sabi nila, when you dream of snake, two things, money, and yun nga,
transformation. Oh, yeah. It also shows
transformation na siguro yung iba, parang be careful with the people around you, ganyan. Kasi,
depende sa snake kasi. Meron daw pag maliliit something, parang you have to be aware of it. But if the snake is just beside you or something, may position ng snake at saka yung laki ng snake eh. Doon sa binasa ko doon sa, it's something like, it's about astrology, parang gano'n.
wow.
May meaning yung snake, depende sa laki, sa at saka kung nasaan siya nakita mo. Was it up, you were just looking at it, or was it beside you, may mga meaning. But of course, kasi nga, ang pinaka-meaning sa akin ng snake is betrayal talaga, di ba?
Kasi siguro sa Pilipinas, yan yung pinortray sa utak natin. Diba? Kasi most of the Filipino, alam naman po natin yun, they give names sa isang tao. For example, they done something bad to you, they will say, oy, animal ka, hayop ka. But here in Japan or other country, they don't say, hey, you're an animal. Walang ganon. Or how will you say that in
or
your, for
ahas
example?
ka, sa atin meron.
Diba sa mag-asawa, pag naiinis ka sa asawa mo, oy, hayop ka, ganon. Pero but then, paano mo sasabihin yan sa Hapon? Oh, dumot sa desk ka. hindi pwedeng ganon. Pero anyway, yun nga.
No, sa Pilipinas.
Sa Pilipinas lang merong ganyan na laging bibigyan mo ng names yung mga bawat pag-uugali ng tao or siguro
lalo na pag galit ka, oy, hayop ka.
Oo, hayop ka. Walang ganon. So ako, nanaginip ako ng ahas nga. Sobrang alaki ng ahas, but then I conquered the snake and then I end up having the snake on my fist. Yung head ng snake. Nahawa ko siya. And then I traveled. And then parang that time, doon din yung pick na nag-start ako ng business ko, parang dire-diretso. Okay naman yung tawag dito, yung buhay ko. Pero sobrang andaming, alam mo yung ups and down, na parang, teka muna, 360 na yung buhay ko, hindi, yung mga ginagawa ko before, yung mga usapan, yung mga topic ng mga kaibigan namin, ng mga kaibigan ko before, hindi na ito yung pinag-uusapan namin. Tapos parang minsan, it is really good thing, but then, parang sad thing din. Kasi minsan, pag halimbawang you grow into something, kahit ano lang, parang dahan-dahan nararamdaman mo, bakit wala na akong makausap ng same intellect?
True, oo.
Parang, bakit kailangan ako palagi magtuturo sa kanila na you are asking for wisdom naman. Pero the wisdom is in you na. Kaya nga parang dito ko this year nararamdaman na hindi lang transformation sa pagkatao, but then, syempre sa age natin na tumatanda rin tayo, parang naramdaman ko, oy, siguro ito na yung time na ikaw naman ang mag-lead, ikaw naman, hindi yung ikaw yung palaging receiver. So yun, ikaw, ano bang mo ngayon pala?
I can relate to that, no, yung parang before you used to be with people na parang ang dami lagi. It's always crowded. But now, parang na-isolate ka, even if it's not your intention to get
Exactly.
isolated with those people. Pero, hindi na talaga sila masama dun sa location that you have to be eh. Parang iba na yung mga taong nandun, iba na yung and also the topic that you talk about, it's different already. Hindi kagaya dati kasi siguro it's more on gossiping or something, no, talking about other people. Pero ngayon more you're talking about future, no, you're talking about what you're gonna do today, tomorrow, anong plan natin, anong podcast natin, anong topic natin. So different na talaga. So it's sad nga din na in a way na you don't able to relate to them anymore kasi napunta ka na dito. But I guess it's God's guidance to us na mapunta ka dito to a better place, no? Lagi naman yun ang purpose niya sa atin, di ba? To be in a better place. And of course, having that situation or being in that situation, it's all responsibility for us to, try to pull others then, no? Para to also to inspire them and then, lift them also up.
So yun din, coach, kung bakit siguro, di ba, when we started, we talk about helping other people. How will you help other people kung hindi naman nila nakikita yung help sa sarili mo? So you have to help yourself first. If you're in an unwanted situation, it's time siguro to pull yourself up sa sitwasyon na yun. It's not gonna be like, for example, sabi nga, meron akong isang friend, naalala ko, sabi niya sa akin, na hindi ko talaga makakalimutan. Sabi niya sa akin, if you're in a bad situation, it's okay. Indulge. Yung parang embrace it. Pero don't be too long staying there.
Don't stay too long.
Kasi parang ano lang din yan eh. Pag halimbawa ikaw na hospital ka and you're in operation, the more you are there na binibaby mo yung bagong opera mo lang. Example na lang, sa cesarean. Sa cesarean na before. The more mo siya binibaby na, ang sakit, the more siya hindi mag-heal ka agad. So you have to help yourself na kailangan mag-heal ako kahit na as much as possible nga eh. Kinabukasan, maglakad ka na dyan, gumawa ka ng something para ma-stretch yung yung wound mo, hindi naman para bumukas yung wound mo. Ma-stretch yung wound mo, tsaka ma-practice na dahan-dahan mag-heal. Kasi napapractice naman lahat eh. Especially when you talk to your body, nag-heal talaga ang body.
Ay, nako, that's the book that I read. You just talk to your body daw. Talagang mag-heal ka, gagaling ka. Ayun, speaking of cesarean, ako din naman, actually, the next day, nung may alam ko na may dadating akong bisita, naligo ako eh. Nagulat yung doctor, bakit ka naligo? And then, you're not allowed to talk ba? Tama ba? Parang, di ba, you're not allowed to talk yet or to eat pa ata or to eat something. Not unless hindi ka pa di ba?
Ganon.
Muna kasi para to check if your intestine are already in place. So sabi ko, kumakain ako ng Mentos kasi syempre may bisita akong dadating. So sabi niya, you're not allowed. Ka na ba? Yun nga, no? Sabi ko, ay hindi ko alam. Actually, hindi ako I wasn't consciously waiting for it na magka ganon, no? Ay, naiintindihan mo yung sabi ko. Kailangan mong, pwede pang sabihin yun sa podcast. Ayun, kailangan mong maganon. Tapos sabi niya, hindi pa dapat, you have to wait bago ka kumain. Buti naalala ni Pinky. Ayun, so I wasn't aware of it. Ayun, naligo pa ako kasi doon ko rin na-realize na hindi naman pala nakakatakot din yung cesarean. No? Na mas madali nga tulog ka, injection, tapos na eh.
But actually, ang sakit lang doon kasi sabi nga nila, madali na hindi. Siguro kasi na pinagdaanan natin. Ito maganda dito. Kasi once na pagdaanan mo na isang bagay, for you, it's gonna be really easy.
Yeah.
Pero for example, yung sa iba, sinasabi nila madali. Pero para sa akin, mas mahirap siya sa normal. Kasi sa normal, madali kang palabasin eh. Sa hospital. Walang cesarean, dumatagal tayo at least 1 week. 5 days, pinakamatagal. Ganyan.
5 days
kasi
lang ako.
we want to make sure na okay yung tahi. Kasi minsan talagang
bikini ka rin ba?
Yes.
Oo, yeah. Mas mahirap ang bikini mag-heal kasi contrast dun sa ng skin. Oh.
Plus, tayo kasi, pag nasisaryan ka, after next day, nanginginig yung mga katawan natin. Hindi katulad ng mga normal, hindi sila yung nagkakaroon ng, ano bang tawag doon sa may tawag doon yung nanginginig lahat ng katawan mo, hindi mo, parang convulsion, parang ganon.
Ay, di ko na-experience kasi.
Ganon. Tapos, ang daming syempre, mahirap talaga yung syempre matahi ka, but it will heal faster. Ang sa cesarean, especially, kasi ako po mahilig talaga ako magpamassage, especially I like lymph
massage. Oh,
lymph
sarap.
massage.
Yeah.
Sa lymph massage, hindi ka pwede at least 1 year magpa-lymph massage. Kasi bukas pa sa loob. Kasi 5 layers of ano yan eh.
Yung skin, no?
Ang stitches mo eh. So, ayun. Para sa iba, medyo ang tingin nila, if you haven't experienced it, parang sa buhay din. If you haven't experienced it, syempre, yung iba, pwede kang madaling mag-judge na madali. Or pero, to those people who have experienced it, mahirap yung ibang sitwasyon. Pero, once you get through it, madali na lang. And then they look at the others people's situation na, ay, kaya mo yan. Kasi ako nga, ganito nangyari sa akin eh. Pero ate, alam mo, I do believe na ang capacity kasi ng tao, iba-iba. So, for iba...
Yung pain tolerance ba you mean? Ano capacity?
General.
In general.
In general.
Yeah.
Like, for example, why are we having different difficulties in life? Kasi minsan parang unfair talaga kung titingnan ko sa ibang mga tao. Bakit siya? Ang bilis ng buhay niya. Hindi siya na, diba, hindi man lang siya nahirapan sa buhay niya na parang everything is passed on to her or him. While ako, kailangan I have to go to butas ng karayom to get what I needed now. Diba? Pero yung iba, ang bilis. Siguro kasi, ayun nga, na-realize ko kasi iba-iba yung capacity natin. And iba-iba yung purpose natin.
Yes, that's true.
Once you experience nga yung mga ganon, doon naman tayo nagkakaroon ng ng mas magandang insight sa buhay, mga realization. And then, syempre, pag halimbawang, for example, sa pagkain, di ba? Kung dati, kumakain tayo ng pagpag dati. Ngayon, pwede, meron pala tayong, kaya ko na kumain sa karinderya.
Nag-level up.
Nag-level up na tayo. Di ba?
And I guess that's so important in life na your goal is to mag-level up. Di ba? Hindi yung to stay stagnant. Di ba? To stay stuck. Di ba? If you have to do something na mag-level up, not only for yourself, but also for your family. Siguro yun ang pinaka-importante, no? Kasi the more that we see people that we love struggling, di ba, the more tayong na-force na mag-work harder na to serve and give to others. So sana, since matatapos na yung taon, di ba, sana we look forward to a more progressive yung insight sa buhay, no? Yung progressive yung iniisip natin na ano ba? Ay, ibig sabihin daw ng progress, ano ba ibig sabihin ng success? Success is a progressive realization of a worthy ideal.
Wow.
So, ibig sabihin nun, since it's progressive, kahit na hindi siya pa ganun, at least progressive, dire-diretso yung pag-angat, di ba? Kahit mahinang, makonting-konti lang. At least paakyat, hindi yung pabulusok.
Exactly. Kasi, syempre, pag magkakaroon ka ng kahit a little progress or you experience good things in life, doon nabubuo po yung standard ng tao. And having standard is really a good thing in life. Kasi syempre, natututo ka, plus natuturuan mo din yung mga tao sa paligid mo. Plus, didn't you imagine, like, lately, parang may mga tao na parang okay na sila sa buhay nila.
Oo nga. I feel sad actually.
And then, pag halimbawang they experience mga hindi magagandang bagay sa buhay nila, with their choices din naman, parang magrereklamo sila. Ate, alam mo, I do believe because kasi yung nga kasi wala silang standard. Sa buhay po ng tao, naniniwala ako na if you ask, you will receive it.
Yes, oo.
Kasi pag hindi mo alam kung ano yung gusto mo sa buhay, yun lang din ang ibibigay sa'yo na universe.
Unpredictable din ang ibibigay sa'yo ng universe kasi hindi mo naman alam kung anong gusto mo. Di ba?
Same with prayers then. You have to pray, paano ba ang tawag nito? Specifically. Kasi nga, para naman sinabi, di ba? Ay, gusto ko po ng kapartner na mayaman. Mayaman nga siya, hindi naman siya healthy. Bukas pala, napatay na siya. Di ba?
Ay, may good thing yun. Sa'yo na mapupunta yung kayamanan.
Ay, paano kung hindi pa nakasign? Hindi pa nakasign. O, di ba? Parang wala na.
So, yun. Importante din yung specificity. And sabi nga may nagtanong sa akin, Coach, paano ba nag-start to change or to transform, to level up? Of course, it always starts with a decision to make a transformation or to take the step towards transformation. Kasi kahit lang sabihin, mag-start ako next year. And most of the people, ganun eh. Mag-start ako sa birthday ko. Mag-start ako January 1. And then, nalaman mo na lang, tapos na ulit yung January 1, yun pa rin ang buhay mo, same pa rin. So, let's try harder this year, no? Lalo sa pagdating ng 2026. And it's a year of the horse, di ba, partner?
Yes,
no?
Year of the Horse. They said, Year of the Horse, which is, eto nga eh, parang nagme-make sense sa akin kasi I do not believe on those astrology, numerology before. Kasi syempre, iniisip ko lang, parang, talaga ba? Baka nagawa-gawa ng mga lang yan, ng ibang lahi, di ba? Pero po, syempre, di ba, from COVID, di ba, ang daming nawala, ang daming nating lesson. Tapos, this year din, ang daming nangyayari. Kung titingnan mo sa Pilipinas, ang daming, alam mo, siniseparate yung kung sino yung magle-level up sa hindi.
Oo.
And then by next year, they said it's aggression and forceful year. So for people who do the inner works, the shadow works before, especially this year, they will be able to notice changes in their lives. Kasi nga, especially next year, magpo-progress daw sila. Parang naging ako, no? Naging, manghuhula ba ako? Hindi, pero it
Madam
makes sense.
Auring. May Madam Auring pala,
It makes sense to me kasi bakit ka mo, kung maraming nangyaring hindi maganda ngayong taon, siguro naman gusto mo, at normal sa mga tao, na maging siguro a little bit aggressive to want something in life.
Yeah, oo, tama.
Diba?
Tama ka, partner. Oo, yung aggression naman can be positive eh. Like, yun nga, if you wanted something in life, medyo mag-push ka naman harder, di ba? Hindi yung, hinihintay mo lang kung ano yung mangyayari. So, yun, be aggressive enough to achieve those goals and make a plan, di ba? Hindi naman, sige, gusto ko tong goal na to, but you don't work anything, wala kang plano to achieve it, di ba? Parang, if you have the certain goal, move backwards. Paano po ma-achieve to? So, ano yung mga gagawin mo? So, yun nga, pag gumawa tayo ng New Year's resolution, hindi lang in writing, but of course, we have to make plans also on how to achieve those goals.
How do you spend your New Year pala? Like, do you have your, I know you're with your family, but do you have your me time during New Year?
Actually, I did it already. I was preparing kasi nga, yun nga, I write this. It's not really a New Year's resolution thing, but a plan for the whole year. No? I have this calendar that I bought last October pa ata ko binili, if I'm not mistaken. Sinusulat ko na yung mga gusto kong gawin. But prior to that, I learned that it's important. I guess I watched this from Brother Bo Sanchez. No? Sabi niya, it's important to look back of the things, the good and bad things that happen to you and be grateful to it, no? I-look back mo and of course magnify. Dun kasi sa mga good things that happened to you the past year, is it would magnify yung good. Parang halimbawa, we've been seeing each other, then do more of it, diba? That makes you happy. So yun ang mas i-retain mo next year. And then, yung mga pangit naman na nangyari, learn the lesson, take the lesson out of those mistakes, out of those failures, diba? Kasi failures is part of life. Hindi natin pwedeng kalimutan yun. So, you can also have that list and what you learn from it para hindi na mangyari next year.
Wow.
Yeah, I did that already bago pa lang kami mag-podcast. Kasi we will do this sa Nagano where we're going to spend our New Year with my family. So, we usually go out of town or out of the country pag New Year. So, doon namin gagawin yung mga plans namin as a family. Yeah. Ikaw, meron ba kayong tradition or something?
Every New Year, I spend time, syempre, with my siblings, ganyan. And then this year, I'm happy kasi, syempre, I have my own family na, and then, my husband's going to spend it with us, ganyan. Kasi usually, my husband is family, oriented. So, every Christmas, umuwi, tsaka New Year, at least New Year, umuwi siya sa family niya. But this year, he's gonna spend it with us. Yun. So, I'm happy. Kasi nga, di ba, parang,
for you, partner.
sobrang, siya din nag-a-adjust din sa akin. So, pero, personally, before New Year, I like to have my own time talaga. Iniisip ko kung ano yung mga bagay na, ano ba yung ginawa ko ngayon? If I done something wrong to people? Kasi hindi naman everyday saint tayo, hindi din everyday
Totoo
we're in a
yan.
good, 'di ba,
Mood,
state of
oo.
mind. Marami po talagang pag sa isang araw, kung papansinin mo 'yan, maraming oras tayong ginugugol sa mga bagay na hindi naman pala important.
Importante, ayan.
Alam mo yung parang feeling mo, ang bilis-bilis ng araw, pero ano ba nagawa ko ngayong araw? Tapos pala mo yung parang naisip ko, in a year, kung sa isang araw, marami akong feeling ko na pinagkabisihan na hindi naman talaga importante, hindi ko naman talaga madadala sa future. 'Di ba? Bakit hindi ko rin isipin yung within a year?
Yeah, that's
So,
true.
Every year, iniisip ko, ano ba yung dapat kong babaguhin sa susunod? Kasi sabi nga nila, alam mo ba yung coach, yung sabi nila, hindi daw IQ ang pinaka mas mataas na form of intelligence.
It's emotional intelligence.
No, sabi nila yung capability of awareness, being aware of yourself. Kasi most of the people po, talagang, di ba, most of the people talagang mahilig tayong mamansin ng ibang tao. Napapansin natin, ay, hindi maganda yung suot niya. Ay, yung buhok niya hindi naman bagay sa kanya. Uy, nag-spend siya ng money, hindi naman sa kanya, hindi niya naman pinaghirapan. Pero hindi natin initingnan yung sarili natin na we're not even aware of our own thinking. Na kahit sabihin mong opinion mo lang yon, dapat pala be more cautious.
Kasi, of what you're thinking about you.
Oo.
Yeah, that's true.
Tapos parang naisip ko, you always need to become at least aware of yourself, not other people. Kasi whatever it is na ilabas mo din or you portray, babalik din naman yan sa'yo eh. Ikaw lang din naman ang, for example, kahit sa buhay, bakit po kaya sa buhay natin may mga bagay na although mabait naman tayo at pinagsikapan natin, hindi pa rin natin nakukuha sa buhay natin. It is maybe because hindi pa tayo handa.
Yes.
Hindi pa, parang we think that I deserve this. But then the universe said, no, hindi mo pa alam. Diba sabi din kahit sa Bible and tsaka sa mga masses, pag Sundays, tinuturo yan na maghintay ka muna. Maghintay ka muna.
At saka pag nakita mo ba daw ang sarili mo, when you meet you, ano bang masasabi mo sa sarili mo pag nakita mo ang sarili mo?
Ay, gusto mo yan!
It's a good also challenge. Pag nakita mo ba ko ba sarili mo, would I be happy about you? Would I be proud of you? Or would it be easier to talk with you? O ano bang mararamdaman mo?
Or
pag
sa mga
na-meet mo
single
yung sarili mo, no?
Diba? Sa mga single dyan, coach, would you date yourself?
Oo, would you date yourself? Tama yun,
diba?
Masisikmura mo ba sa sarili mo, diba?
Baka naman hingi kayo ng hingi ng kadate, tapos hindi nyo naman ma-date yung sarili ninyo. You have to be aware of your action, of your ano ba?
Yun yung partner sabi mong date yourself. Yun yung having a time for yourself, na yung mag-isa ka lang, yun yung reflection or talking to yourself, mas maganda yun. And learning to really know you. Sino ka ba talaga? Not the person that your husband or your wife or your children wants you to be, but the you that you really want to be. So, i-search mo yun sa sarili mo. It's very important also.
Partner, alam mo, parang nagustuhan ko yung sinabi mo. Kasi siguro nga, parang nakaka-excite yung version of you in the, di ba, your near, pa ba? Sabi mo kanina? Yung sa susunod, if you meet yourself in the near future, would you like what you see in you?
Would you love you?
Would you hug you? Would you thank you? Yun, di ba? So, siguro iniisip ko, by next year, I don't really have resolution kasi, mga yearly wala akong dyan, walang natutupad pag sinusulat ko. Wala natutupad dyan. Kaya, pero meron akong galito na, iniisip ko na parang ano bang ginawa ko ngayon, hindi naman pwede yung mga good things lang, or maybe bad things. Maybe because siguro nakikita ko yung mga tao, the way people think around me. There are good people, there are bad people, there are people who are very crazy, and then sometimes, yung mga unwanted people ng ibang tao, sila yung mga authentic. Maybe because hindi nagmamatch yung tawag dito, yung way of thinking nila. Or maybe kasi meron tayong may utak tayo, pag-iisip tayo na we are people, we like to please people.
Oh, yan. Mga people pleaser, no?
Oo. Pero, hindi naman dapat yon. So, yung mga taong unwanted nga, they're unwanted because, siguro, kasi may nasabi sila na hindi nagustuhan ng tao, pero totoo, or minsan, di ba, minsan pag nagsalita nga tayo, sabi nga nila, kung ano yung totoo, yun ang masakit.
Oo.
Di ba?
Totoo. And also, that's one thing that I'm working out about me, is sometimes, it's hard for me to say no. So, there was this one incident that they're inviting me to join yung Christmas party. So, I said yes. And they would be having an exchange gift. But I found out that some of the people there is parang, ay, wala akong time bumili. Bili mo na lang ako. So, they're not really looking forward for the exchange gift. Kasi if you're really looking forward about it, hahanapan mo ng time to buy for the gift, diba? So, when I saw that dun sa group chat, parang sabi ko, hindi, ayoko na lang. Ayoko na lang sumali. I will be there, but I won't be joining the exchange gift. Tapos na-notice ko sarili ko, wow, I was able to say no. Kasi ako before, regardless of the circumstance, nagsabi na ako ng yes. Yes is yes na. So, sabi ko, there's part of that saying yes na ayaw ko eh. Like yung the exchange gift thing, which is most of the people are not really putting their time to it, diba? So, ako kasi pag nagbigay ako ng gift, I think about it eh. Yung parang, I want that gift na gusto ng tao, magugustuhan ng tao. So, ganun lang type ko na tao. Tapos, pupunta ako doon just para lang to join something. So, sabi ko, I was so proud na I was able to say no of the things na hindi ko talaga gustong gawin. So, sabi ko, it's a good start. Yay!
I like that too. When you say no to other people, it's a self-love, self-care.
No?
Parang you protect yourself. And sometimes, another form of kindness
to yourself, no?
is
Saying
to say
yes,
no. No
to
to others and yes to yourself.
Yes, that's true.
Sobrang, ang ganda no. Gusto ko yun. See, partner, every time I talk to you, until now, I learn a lot from you. Ito talaga kasi, lagi naman kami nag-uusap. But then, yung mga ganitong klase ng, tawag dito, ng conversation, you don't ask this personally. Pero, di ba, parang, with us, it's always, kahit here, it's always spontaneous. Which is, I like it.
At saka hindi kami talaga, we just talk about what to talk about. Pero wala talaga kaming outline ng pag-uusapan. Everything goes. Kaya din, we're open to any suggestion, what you want us to talk about. No? We're here to listen and of course share to you our ideas of a certain topic that you want to talk about. So, yan, partner. So,
nakakatuwa yung din ha. Kasi speaking of tawag dito, speaking of exchange gift here, ngayon, this season, I just recently saw a post, like yung bata, sa Pilipinas naman to, kasi nakaka-relate naman syempre mga Pilipino, which is our countrymen. Parang may bata na nakipag-exchange gift, umuwi yung bata. Pag uwi ng bata, umiiyak siya. Alam mo yun,
hindi ko napanood.
Yung cameraman natin na gwapo, na natin, sama natin. Kasi umiyak yung bata, bakit ka? Ang naka-receive niya sa exchange gift is hollow blocks.
Bakit naman? Grabe.
Parang, I felt bad about that kid. Kasi, bakit naman bibigyan mo ng hollow blocks? Tapos, talagang naman. Binalot. Kasi
parang prank, ganon.
Parang, this season, especially this year, hindi na po talaga maganda yung, kasi sa Pilipinas, ang daming, di ba, nakita nyo na lang yung mga binaha, yung mga, yung binagyo, yung earthquake, di ba? Tapos, this season, ganyan ang marireceive ng bata. Kung ako yung nanay ng bata, I felt bad na next time, hindi ko alam kung ipapasama ko pa sa mga exchange gift yung mga
Kawawa naman.
Which is true kasi nakaka-relate din ako na ganyan. Minsan, may mga nag-exchange gift na for the sake of party. They want to go to the party, but they don't really intend to give a good gift to sa kung sino man yung ka-exchange gift nila. Parang, sana minsan pag isay pa naman natin kung ano ba yung magugustuhan ng tao.
It's not about the value yung kung magkano, but yung kung ano yung bang matutuwa siya, no? Kahit nahakin, but tingin mo makaka-relate siya or matutuwa siya dun sa bibibigay mo. Yung ganun. Actually, I spend time pag bumibili ako. So kung parang, so ituloy ko yung kwento ko kanina. So when I was there, nung nag-exchange gift sila, nakakatuwa naman. You know naman the Pinoys, no? They're so, jolly and gullible ba tawag doon? So yung naka-receive nung gift na isa, hindi siya talaga nakabalot. As in, naka-paper bag lang na naka-gum tape. Imagine mo yung gum tape, di ba? Kasi, ewan ko, I value presentation. I value how you can make people special. Hindi yung laman, but yung presentation na lang na maganda.
Exactly.
Yun talaga ang
Same.
hindi, yun nga sabi mo kanina, it's about standard eh. Ano ba ang standard mo sa buhay? Standard mo ba yung naka-paper bag lang, tapos naka-ganon? Yung naka-gum tape? Yung, basta, hindi ko sila ginajudge or something, but if it's not within your standard, wag ka na lang makisali. So, kung hindi ka naman magbibigay ng maganda, if you're just planning to give and hollow blocks, which is, it won't make the people happy or paiyakin mo pa, wag ka na lang sumali, di ba? Yeah.
Tapos, related doon, this year, na, kasi syempre, di ba, ang daming mga invitation sa atin, yung mga ganyan.
Yeah.
Syempre, sa mga invitation sa atin, nakwento ko lang din naman, merong mga tao kasi na they open their houses for all. Ako kasi, I value my privacy. Alam mo yan, partner. Pero, if I open my life to you, it is because you're special and I trusted you.
Yes.
So, siguro may mga tao na sobrang open lang talaga sa buhay nila. But then, kasi ako, pag halimbawang inopen ko yung bahay ko sa'yo and then I serve food, I make sure, parang sa parang sa present, I make sure masarap yung pagkain, masasayahan ka, uuwi kang mapapaisip na, uy, gusto kong bumalik doon sa bahay. But then, not all people can cook good. Sabihin na lang natin, can cook good, or maybe yung bahay nila is hindi ganon kaganda. And then, wala lang, nakwento ko lang to. Depende rin sa receiver. Kasi may mga taong tulad nga yan, may mga nagbibigay, which is you are like me, pag nagbigay ka, you want the person to be happy. Meron din namang mga nagre-receive na maganda na nga yung binigay mo, hindi pa sila happy.
Okay. Hindi na-appreciate, no? Hindi
Yes.
appreciative. Yeah.
Tapos eto, meron kasi may mga tao din naman na, sorry po kung matatamaan kayo o hindi, pero eto lang napansin ko, minsan may mga tao na, pag halimbawang for me lang ha, and then nakita ko rin naman to sa, meron kasing parang Islam na nagsabi nito online, na when you go and you sa isang bahay, tapos tawag dito, binigyan kayo ng food, inopen yung bahay sa inyo, binigyan kayo ng present. Kasi hodang maliliit na candies lang yan, you have to appreciate. Pero kung halimbawang ikaw, lalabas ka ng bahay, sasabihin mo, hindi masarap ang food, tapos na ang nakita mo is, syempre, meron naman tayong we are open with that na, meron naman tayong freedom sabihin na, hindi masarap, but it's okay. Pero kung halimbawang nakikita mo is yung medyo mga dust sa paligid, o kaya, medyo yung sofa nila,
maalikabok
na. Maganda yung sofa natin, yung sofa nila, luma na, yung mga ganyan. Tapos, sira-sira na. Siguro, partner, wag ka na lang bumalik. It's not because ang sofa is luma na, but it is because your heart is not clean. Kasi yung tao, binukasan yung bahay at buhay niya sa inyo, tapos ganyan ang, di ba?
Ang nakita mo.
Yan lang ang nakita mo. You have to value also kung ano lang yung nakayang ibigay ng tao.
Yeah. Yun nga kanina, no? It's not about the value, but yung how they open their hearts to you, no? How much time they gave just to prepare for you something, no? Ang laking bagay, no? Kahit yung pagbili lang ng gift itself, yung time that they spend to look for a gift for you, it's already a gift yung time na yun But the intention is important. Yung sabi ko, ay wala akong time ganun. Sasali ka lang just for the, just for saying na sasali ka, is not do it, wag mo na lang gawin, no? If you won't be spending time and thoughts and heart to doing it, wag mo na lang gawin. So, yeah.
What are you looking for next year pala?
Ay, nako, of course, for our podcast na dumami ang mga followers, that's one thing. And of course, if you can also make some suggestions on what we should do more, no? Kasi we're not expert, no? Pare-parehas kami dito, na, especially me and Casey. First time kami nag-podcast, no? First time that we did this, no? I joined some of other podcasts. Pero iba yung kami yung gumagawa. So, of course, we wanted you to be more happier, no? Na mas magustuhan nyo kaming panoorin. That's what we're looking forward. Na mapaganda namin yung kwentuhan namin dito. Ikaw, partner.
Same. Siyempre, itong podcast natin is, anong tawag dito, continuous pa. And siyempre, I wish, kasi I always support you, di ba? Ako, meron akong maraming ginagawa dito. So, and magiging busy ako next year.
Yeah.
But then, I'm also looking for the ladies first.
Mhm.
Kasi, syempre, lumalaki na rin yung natin, yung mga members natin. Si Coach Line nga po pala, siya yung our ladies first president.
And
Ulitin ko
Vice
lang.
President.
Ayun.
President and Vice President po. And the Secretary is also here, the owner of the house. Thank you so much for
Mm-mm.
opening your house to us, Direct Jenny. And of course, so super grateful then also to our
Nawala. Ako na lang papalakpak.
Nawala. And of course to Sir Ryan, ang aming cameraman, videographer, lahat na. Ang
Editor,
aming
lahat na.
AI specialist, editor, super
Mhm.
grateful for him and for his family na kahit na Saturday ngayon, no, they gave their time for us. Thank you so much. We're grateful for the Kwento at Kape podcast team.
Yes. Yun, I'm looking forward nga pala. Syempre, di ba, sa natin din pa rin. Main pa rin din yung sa'yo.
Mhm.
Kasi this episode, kukwento lang, this is our last episode for this year. So, parang
2025. Okay.
25 lang pala. This is the start.
Mhm.
Start lang to ng maraming bagay pa.
Mhm.
Kaya
That's
sobrang naaano rin ako.
Na-excite mo.
Na-excite ako. And then yung mga plans natin, syempre hindi pa naman natin sinasabi sa kanila. But then, dito kasi sa Kwento at Kape, we're open like sa family,
Mhm.
mga kung sinong gustong mag-join sa amin,
Yes.
di ba? As long as katulad ninyo kami makulit. Sige, open po kayo.
Join us lang. At saka yung what the future holds, no? Ano kaya, nakaka-excite din, no? Kung ano yung bibigay. Of course, we're always having this, we have dreams, we have goals about our podcast. But of course, it's always what God wants us to do pa rin, ang what matters, no? So, hindi namin ginigrip talaga yung goals namin, but it's like holding our hand open nga to more or better possibilities or better things or yung talagang ibibigay sa amin ni God. And ako nga, everyday ko pinagpipray na sana, no, forever yung podcast namin, no, kahit na madagdagan na, puro puti na yung buhok ko, and kay Ryan, and kay partner Casey, no, and lumaki na yung mga kids, no, kids niya. Kasi ako, I already have adult kids. Si partner is still pa lang, nag-uumpisa pa lang with her family hanggang sa lumaki na rin yung mga anak niya, that we would continue serving you
For
and making
sure.
you happy, no. At one thing also that I'm proud about Casey, my partner here, is kahit hindi siya magpaparamdam na meron siyang nararamdaman. Yung alam mo yun, yung kahit na she's undergoing something, pwede bang sabihin, partner? No, yung kahit na buntis siya ngayon, hindi mo mahalata na, sandali lang, hindi siya nagaganon. Kasi I have seen a lot of people that make their pregnancy an excuse for not doing something. But ito, continuous pa rin siya.
And
Grabe,
gusto ko,
so proud of
Ayun
you.
nga,
Yeah.
that's why this is what I'm looking for by next year.
Mhm.
Kasi syempre habang lumalaki yung baby,
Mhm.
di ba? Nahihirapan ako, lumalaki na rin din kasi ako. Tapos syempre makikita nyo ako, pakumot na yung damit ko, di ba? So, ang
Pero
hirap
hindi
naman
pa
ang
rin
ganon.
halata.
Ang hirap naman ang ganon.
Hindi
But
halata.
still, I'm looking forward to do more podcasts with you. I like talking with you. I like talking about life. I like talking about business because with us, we talk a lot of things in life. Parang nakakatuwa kasi we don't talk about other people's, we don't badmouth. Which is, ito kasi hindi ako yung, kunyari, bigyan mo ako ng gift. Of course, I will be thankful sa mga gifts. But what excites me more is having yung, anong tawag dito, vision in the future na this will be granted. This will be, tawag dito, gagawin talaga natin. Which is, ito nga, I always have, dreams sa partner ko. Kasama din sa partner ko. Which is, lumaki pa yung Ladies First. Because with Ladies First po, we aim to help, syempre, women here, especially here in Japan. Kasi iba-iba nga tayo ng istorya at hindi po lahat ng mga tao pare-pareho. And then, siguro, this is our way to give back to people.
Yes, that's true. Kasi with all the blessings that we've been receiving until now, siguro it's about time na din sa amin na to give back and to help people. And then, yung mga kwento pa, isip mo, paano nakatulong yung kwento at kape? Of course, you can listen to others, you can learn from others. Lalo na ang daming iba-ibang kwento at iba-ibang struggle. And instead of going through those struggles and problems, you can avoid it, no, mabawasan or lessen it. Kasi nakinig ka. You're able to listen to the podcast that would teach you something and learn from it, di ba?
Bakit nga po pala kwento at kape? Di ba sabi nga nila, bakit kwento at kape? Of course, we're doing kwento. Plus, kape is very important here in Japan in life because here ang bilis ng pace ng buhay talaga dito sa Japan, and we need to become, 'di ba, after you had your coffee, you feel more awakened.
Yes, and
You're
more aware.
So ito pong ginagawa namin is not just like talking about kung ano lang, but for people to become aware na may mga iba-ibang buhay dito sa Japan na alam mo yun, nag-i-start yung pangarap, merong mga istorya na akala mo patapos na, pero simula pa lang pala.
Yeah.
So, ayun po. So, ang din nandito, kahit anong struggle mo, always magsimula ka pa rin. So, still, meron meron nga sinasabi sila na the best part minsan is, yung iba, for others, ang best part daw within a day is yung kahapon na. Knowing, nagkamali ka man lang sa isang araw, but then knowing that tomorrow is a different day.
Another brand new day. Yeah.
Yun yung importante. You can start again.
Kaya nga ang galing ng pagkakagawa ni God, no? Every day, every morning is a brand new day kasi it's never been lived before, di ba, na buhay, na araw. So, you can start all over again kahit na nagkamali ka yesterday, di ba? Pwede ka ulit makapag-start all over again. So, yun sanang hindi natin makakalimutan in life, no? Na that you have always the opportunity and the chance to start all over again. Of course, always, trust in God's will. Diba, no, Casey?
So, ano na?
Ano na?
Parang
naiinip na ba kayo? Hindi na dumadami
yung mga, hindi na dami ngayon, partner, yung natin.
Kami pa rin, no? With the
mga
team.
customer ngayon, kasi nasa tayo, bahay tayo ni Direk.
Direk Jenny, yan. So, yes. Are we wrapping up, Direk?
Direk, yung, may bonus ba kami?
May bonus ba kami today? Wrap up, na ba?
Pwede bang natin, kahit ngayon lang, ipaano natin si Direk?
Oo, yung
ipakilala lang natin. Kunti lang.
Direk, hindi. Parang si Kuya.
Oo, Kuya lang. Mga customer namin, dahil nga nandito kami sa bahay ni Direk, ikakat na po namin to. Magpapaalam na po kami, and then for our next episode, see you next year na.
Mga kakwento at kape, Happy New Year!